Hello everyone, this is Unit 3 and Unit 1 and Unit 2 have been finished. So as you can see on the screen, this is a poem. See, what is the sentence? What is the first sentence on the screen? Even the biggest trees begin life as tiny seeds. Children, you might see many elder people around you, tall, big, heavy, right? But you know what? When all these people were born, they were just like a equal to dish, size of the dish. So in the same manner, plants do become big with just tiny seed. Tiny means very small. Okay. So even the biggest trees begin life as tiny seeds. So what this sentence means is when a seed is small and when it is sown in the soil, small plant grows from that seed and it becomes huge later after some days, months and years. So let us read this poem and what is given exactly in this poem. The title of the poem is Little by Little. Little by little, an acorn said as it slowly sank in its mossy bed. I am improving every day, hidden deep in the earth away. Little by little, each day it grew. Little by little, it sipped the dew. So, this is the first stanza of our poem. And in the first line, it is mentioned that little by little, an acorn said. What is an acorn? Acorn is the fruit of an oak tree. Okay, so acorn is nothing but a kind of fruit, just like mango tree has mango fruit. Similarly, oak tree has a fruit, acorn. Okay, so children, this seed, this acorn fruit is saying that little by little, as I went down in the soil, I started growing every day. So as it slowly sank, what is the meaning of sank? Sank means to go down. Sank means to go down. Okay. So when you put something in a water, for example, stone, the stone sink in the water. The past tense of the sink is sank. As it slowly sank, the seed slowly sank into the earth, into the soil, in its mossy bed. Mossy means wet, damp. Okay, and bed here. What is the meaning of bed here? Is not the same bed which you are using at home. No, the bed of soil. Here the bed means soil. Mossy bed means wet soil. So the acorn seed went into the soil, wet soil, slowly, little by little, and after some days, it started improving every day. It started growing every day. Next line it says, hidden deep in the earth away. Now, as I said, that the acorn seed went into the soil, it disappeared. I mean, we cannot see from the above surface of the soil. We have to dig that soil, then only we can see. It means it has hidden in the earth, in the soil. Little by little, each day it grew. Little by little, it sipped the dew. Now, slowly, what happened? Because the soil was wet, so the acorn seed sipped the dew. Now, sipped the dew means sip means to sip the water, to take a sip of water. Okay, so here sip means a small mouthful of drink, a small mouthful of drink. So it drank some water every day and it grew bigger and bigger. Slowly, it started growing. So basically, the first answer says that acorn seed is mentioning his own story, how it grew, how it went down into the soil, how it started growing. Okay, so let us move to the next slide. And next slide we will see the downward it sent out a thread-like root. Up in the air sprang a tiny shoot. Uh, doesn't sound interesting? Okay, let me sing this poem in rhythm. I'll try. Downward it sent out a thread like a root. Up in the air sprang a tiny shoot. Day by day and year by year, little by little the leaves appear, and the slender branches spread far and wide, till the mighty oak is the forest's pride. So this is the poem. This is the second stanza of the poem, and in the second stanza, what it is saying, when this acorn seed was into the soil, started growing slowly. What is the growth exactly? The growth means thread-like roots started developing inside the soil. Why it is like? Why it is said thread-like? When you see the roots closely, you will find that the roots look like thread. That is why the roots of the acorn seed is considered or compared with thread. Okay, and thread always go in downward direction. That is, it goes into the soil. The next, up in the air sprang a tiny shoot. Now, reading the word shoot, you might remember the gunshot. Here, the meaning of shoot is sprout. Remember, the shoot means not that gunshot. Okay, that shooting is different. Up in the air sprang a tiny shoot. Tiny means very small. So very small sprout will come out of the soil from the acorn seed, and in the soil the roots will be developed, which will go down in the downward direction, and in upward direction the shoot will come out. This is the meaning of first two lines of this stanza. Then day by day and year by year, little by little the leaves appear. So after some days, after some months, after some years, you'll find that the leaves are growing, green leaves are getting full, getting full with the leaves. The tree is getting full with the leaves. So the tree starts growing taller, and the slender branches spread far and wide. Slender branches you already know. Okay, branches are the parts of the plant. Okay, and slender means thin, slim, right? So thin, slim, you can take any word. Branches are thin in the beginning. Later on it becomes strong. Later on it becomes very uh, long and strong, and it starts spreading far and wide, and it keeps on spreading till the time the tree becomes a very big, very strong, very tall, and that tree in the forests becomes a pride of that forest. Now what is the pride? Pride means joy. Okay, so mighty oak tree is written here. Mighty means very big, very powerful, very strong, very tall, very big. So a big tree will appear in the forest, and it will stand with the joy, with the pride, and forest other trees in the forest will feel happy that another member has been added in their family. So they will live happily together. So this is the way this tree grows, and you will understand the growth of a seed through a video. I will show you the video also, but let us discuss the new words before that. Hidden means not seen, unseen. Okay, slowly, slowly you have to walk slowly like that. Means with less space, or your speed should be down, come less. Then downward means in down direction. The direction should be downward. Slender, as I said, thin or slim. Mighty means very big or very powerful. Branches branches of the trees. Okay, you can see in the picture also there are some branches of this tree. Pride, joy, happiness. Then improving means getting better every time. For example, if you do not know how to read something today, and tomorrow you understand the way of reading, then it means you have improved. That is getting better day by day. Sipped, Sipped means drinking a mouthful of water. Okay, when you drink water through your bottle, you do not drink all entire bottle in one sip. Okay, in a one go. In a one go, you take water. How much water you will take? That much water you will take, which can be fit in your mouth. That much water you will take. So that is sipped. One sip of water, mouthful of water. Shoot. Shoot has two meanings. As I said, one is shoot means that gunshot. Okay, shoot someone, to hit bullet to someone, that is shoot. And then next one is here, shoot means sprout. Okay, so these are the new words for us, and I have given the meanings of these new words in the handouts worksheets, so you can go through that and you can write in the notebook. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. So here you can see some questions are there. Okay, so let us discuss this question. Name the tree that acorn grows into. Name the tree that acorn grows into. Actually, here the question they have asked about what an acorn tree becomes into. Okay, so this is a kind of a confusing question. So I am clearing your confusion here. What kind of tree an acorn grows into? They are asking this question. Okay, so what is the answer for this question? An acorn grows into a mighty oak tree. Okay, an acorn grows into a mighty oak tree. This is the answer. Next, what things does a seed need to grow? Sunlight, air, water, and soil are the things needed for a seed to grow. Children, when you sow a seed in the soil, you put water. Okay, but along with water, they need sunlight, air, and soil also. Okay, remember this thing. Then, how many describing words can you find in this poem? There are quite a few describing words we can find in this poem. Now let us first discuss what is describing words. Describing words means a word which describes or gives more information about something. For example, table, brown table. The word brown describes the table. It gives the information of the color of the table. So it gives extra information of the table. Similarly, boy, tall boy. How is boy? Tall boy. So the tall word is describing that boy. So these are the some describing words, and in the poem let us see which are the describing words. Mossy bed. How is bed? Mossy. Then next, thread like root. Here thread like is a describing word which describes root, gives more information about the root. How are the roots? Thread like. Tiny shoot. Again, tiny means very small. So word tiny gives more information about the shoot. So tiny is a describing word. Slender branches. Slender is describing word and which describes about the branches. Mighty oak. Mighty means very big. So a big tree. Mighty words gives more information about the oak. So mighty is a describing word. So these are the describing words. Okay. So look, let us see the next one. Talk time. Look at the two pictures. Find four things that are different about these trees and talk about them. Okay. Find four things that are different about these trees and talk about them. First tree is happy. Second tree is sad. This is the first one. We found that you can see the first tree smiling. Second tree is crying. Then third second one is the some fruits, medicines are shown on it, while on this second tree no fruits, and tire and a box is something, some useless things, some unnecessary things are kept on the tree. Third, there is a nest for the bird, and on this tree you will find that the nest is disturbed, so the birds are going away from the tree. Fourth, children, that one child is singing beneath the tree and there is no child in the second tree. So like these differences you can find out. But children, if you look at these two trees, first one is happy, second one is sad. Why this happened? Because we are disturbing that tree. That fire is ignited under the tree, then birds are also flying away, that tire and that you can see that one wheel is there, tire is there, so that unnecessary things we are putting and we are misusing the tree, so that makes the tree sad. So to keep the tree happy, we must not disturb them. We can take eat the fruits of the tree, we can take the medicine, we can take the vegetables, we can take many things from the tree, we can play under the tree, we can sit under the shadow of the tree, we can enjoy with the company of tree. But we should not harm the tree by cutting them or by using unnecessary things and piling over the tree, or firing or putting unnecessary stuff on the tree. Okay, so these are the things we discussed in this poem. I hope you like the poem, you go through that poem, and you watch the video also, how a seed grows into a small plant. Okay, thank you.